Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes.
Terrell, what are you doing with these reprobates?
Shut it.
Explain yourself!
Hello and welcome back to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I will be your host and Dungeon Master for this evening. Introing our cast, starting to my left, we have John playing Jara Lord, Jarrell the Light.
It is really a pleasure to be back this time.
To his left, we have Francesco as the fabulous Felix Fizzlebottom.
We slayed a dragon.
To his left, we have Massimo as gorgeous Morton Mack.
Man, I am really sticky.
Oh, boy. And to his left, we have James as Hoblet the Smasher.
Good evening, friendos.
And we cut back in on the action with the two halves of a roasted from the inside and blasted apart black dragon falling apart and hitting the ground on either side of where he once stood with a squishy thud.
Now, do these burnt and eviscerated remains consist of one ex-chieftain?
That's a good point. Can we bring that
you
sucker back to life?
You blew everything out from the inside of him.
Are we covered in potentially chieftain as well?
Wait a
Maybe,
minute.
but there was a lot of acid involved.
Hoblet.
There's a lot of
Wait a
acid
minute,
involved.
Wait a
Hoblet
minute.
He's probably decomposed.
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, I guess that's the first question. Is his
give
body
a-
there?
Hold on. Give
Right.
Hoblet a chance.
Yeah. So how long did combat
Let him
last?
speak.
That was like maybe 6 plus 6 times 3, 18 seconds. No, how many rounds was that? 4 rounds? 6
about
times
4
4
rounds.
24 seconds.
Okay.
Half a minute.
Okay. So
Less than
is
half of that.
his body? Did his body come out of the?
He clearly has burns.
Mostly intact.
Yes.
There are two distinct halves.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna work.
I blew everything out the front.
Were you
So
gonna
maybe
try-
it blew out prior to him splitting.
Yeah, but were you gonna try to like revivify him? Is
Yes.
that what you were?
I was
yeah.
gonna bring him back to life.
Yeah, read me revivify and potentially be very convincing.
Sell him, dude. Come on.
Very convincing as he was
Man,
chewed.
these village
and
people
this is a selfless act, right? Well, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Their minds will
This
blow.
wasn't a straight up swallow. This was
Right.
a chewing up.
Right. Let's. What do you got?
So what's?
chewed.
So I guess.
Just read the spell.
Well, there's a kicker in this spell,
Oh, here
so
we
there's
go.
really a question that I have to ask. The part of his body that's attached to the breathing and heart apparatus, the necessary life
The
functions,
top half of his body.
what's that looking like?
He's good to about his belly button.
Arms and fingers?
Yes, but horrifically mengulated.
Yeah, like his intestines are probably spilling out of the lower half of him.
You'd have to do some rummaging around to find where some of the insides went.
Revivify. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
Okay.
The creature returns to life.
Shit.
Wait.
Box,
Wait,
hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Box
it gets,
one
it
is
gets
checked.
way worse.
Let
it
it
gets
go.
way
Let
worse.
it go. Let it go. Let's see.
The creature returns to life. With 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age,
Okay.
Okay.
nor can it restore missing body parts.
Oh well.
So
Womp womp.
We can
So
have a nice
whatever
half
part
of
of him can be alive, I could bring
yeah,
back
but I
to
feel like
life.
that's a horrible.
But
I think
yeah,
it's a
that-
great
the
idea.
words
I don't
that
even
you
wanna-
hate-
to someone.
Do you hate this man?
No, what? He can still have quality
no,
of life.
let him die in peace. Let him die in
Am I
peace.
wrong?
This is like Hudson pass. Hard pass.
Hard pass on
Okay.
that?
Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, though.
See?
Wait a minute.
like where this is going.
Does he have any... Would he have any... would we like to talk to him?
No.
Speak with dead. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. We can apologize, I guess.
I mean, we could do that.
Are you going to use your spell slot to
I
apologize?
mean, we're going to take a rest.
We're gonna
I
rest
mean, we
anyways.
might as well
Anyways.
do it. Yeah, let's apologize to him and then, like, end it peacefully.
Are there any last words? Does he want to speak to his
Maybe,
tribe?
yeah. Give him like a little proper
Do
ceremony or
anything,
something.
Right. I think that's a great idea.
You know,
Yeah, so
afterwards.
I'm
I
going...
can definitely bury him with my ceremony.
Hoblet is going to drag this man's top half torso out away from the dragon remains.
It gets nastier as he is starting to kind of fall apart.
Yeah,
as
he's
you drag.
losing stuff.
You might want to
Stop
just
dragging him.
do it
Just
now.
let him be where he's at.
Okay, well, I was kind of picturing him sitting up like
Let's just not disgrace the man further.
Sin
He's getting-
City when
he's
that
pretty
dude's
fucked
getting
up.
eaten.
No,
Just
I
kinda
know
sitting
what you.
there.
Yeah, I see what you're referencing.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Speak with the Dead. I'm gonna give him a little.
This
Hoblet's
poor
giving him a
man.
pat on the cheek.
I was going to say, like, I don't know. Sure, you were making a gesture. I'm sure he has many things you can pat.
The pain.
I mean, you're dead.
That's what you say.
Wow.
He looks down. I'd say so.
Well, we just wanted to say that we're sorry we couldn't save you, but you know, we hope that at least like saving your people would help you, you know, be put to rest. Like just seeing that we've defeated the dragon on your behalf.
We avenge your death.
I'd say I thank you.
But I'm in half.
This is a little complicated, okay?
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I'm just gonna excuse myself, and I'm just gonna walk away from the conversation. And while they're chatting, I'm gonna actually be picking up like pulling dragon scales off of like this like husk of a corpse.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe filing some of the teeth down, taking some of the dust, collecting some blood into vials. Like I'm doing my own
Harvest
thing now.
away. Whatever
Yes.
reagents you think you can get
Yes.
from a dead black dragon,
That's what
you
I'm
now
doing.
have.
I'm doing
Borges
that.
Mort is now very compelled by.
Is this the
this
fashion
man
today,
coming
young
back
man?
to it. I mean, yeah. At this point, I'm just like covering my junk with one hand, like trying to save a little bit of face here. But
In
I'm
my
like,
day, we wore pants in public.
I say nothing. I am like looking and staring at you. With,
Dude has no legs. He's making a pant joke.
yeah,
You're not
no,
even gonna fire back at him.
nope. I am
He's
just
teeing him up more.
absolutely mesmerized, like jaw dropped, and I ask you, have you seen my dad? Have you seen my dad? What did you see? Where did you go? Are you alive? Where is he? You used to be a crucible runner.
Unfortunately, your line of questions is not something that he's able to answer per the spell.
And Jarrell
Because
starts
this spell
like
is very-
shoving the naked Mort like away from
And
the
I
dead
am
man.
like sobbing. I'm like talking about. I am sobbing.
I didn't think it was possible for this experience to be more surreal.
Yeah,
But you've gone and done it.
yeah.
Young man, what's wrong with you?
So I am naked, sobbing, trying to talk to
He's
a
weeping.
literally half man that came back from the dead while I am naked being brought out by Jarrell.
How long until
Hoblet
Jarrell
steps
gets
in
one of your
between
shots?
the two of them
But
and
I am
asks him,
talking bawling.
I'm beyond your help.
Is
but
there-
maybe you can assist him.
Is there anything we can do that you had unfinished prior to your passing, sir?
Get him a fig leaf.
Fair enough. Okay. I bid you adieu. And Hoblet just taps him again and he's out.
Pops back out.
Great.
Nice. That did not feel
Mission
like we
accomplished.
really did.
Wherever. Okay, so now
No, we didn't do much.
that we have all of this stuff, we're
Felix is gonna raise a hand.
yeah. Hoblet's gonna scrotum tap Mort real quick.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this to everybody?
Doesn't make me any happier.
Because he's naked and being an idiot to the dead guy that I brought back to life.
Oh, I'm like still sobbing. Very, very sad.
Man's crying. Like, just give him a break. He's obviously having like a fucking
Having a
psychotic
moment.
break over here.
Give him a towel.
He's still alive.
Can I?
Last breath.
Keep it down back there.
I'm wondering how his ghost can haunt you as like an ethereal Statler and Waldorf now.
So, Dave, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I, as Felix, make some sort of maybe, I don't know, history or arcana check. I'm leaning more towards arcana, though that's harder to sell. About like my knowledge of black dragons and them potentially having hoards of treasure.
Can we all
Okay.
make a check? Because I'd like to know if I know anything too.
Right.
Can I just check
How much like
stuff?
350 years
Can
old?
I make every check that I'm able to make to see if I know anything
I think
about
we
it?
have
Okay,
to pick
everyone,
one.
you are allowed to make one check. You can make a history check or an arcana check. Each of you, please make one.
All right, let's go.
Fuck! I've been rolling like
Nope,
shit.
ain't it.
Does anyone here beat a 15?
Negative.
Jarrell does.
Jarrell
Jarrell.
knows about those dragons.
Jarrell.
So
So
does
the things
Hoblet.
Jarrell
Hoblet
knows.
and Jarrell both know.
The regional effects. The region containing a black dragon's lair is warped by the dragon's magic, which creates one or more of the following effects. The land within 6 miles of the lair takes twice as long as normal to traverse, since plants grow thick and twisted, and the swamps are thick with reeking mud. Water sources within 1 mile of the lair are supernaturally fouled. Enemies of the dragon that drink such water regurgitate it within minutes. And fog lightly obscures the land within 6 miles of its lair. So, those might be some things to look for.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
obviously collect the villagers, bid them adieu. Like, this is pro bono work. We're going to go pay ourselves.
First, Jarrell and Hans are going to wash off Jarrell's armor in the water.
Okay.
And knowing what Jarrell knows, I'm gonna sip what? I'm gonna sip some of the water.
The water here is fine.
Okay. I'm going to also use my disguise kit to give Mort some clothes to wear.
I resent that.
Listen, Mort, like, I kind of pat him on the back, like, there, if you're still sobbing. And I'm going to say, like, I just think that you should put some of these clothes on just to, we're in the elements, friend. Like, you just need to
All
be
right,
wearing clothes.
What does it look like?
I don't know. It's just like a whole manner
You
of,
know
like,
more.
fat-
It's all about the image. What are you giving him?
It's
Yeah,
all
dude,
like
what are you putting on
It's I open up a box
Appropriate
and it's
clothing.
full of a whole bunch of different fabrics that you can sort of arrange on yourself in any which way, and also a fake mustache.
So it's like you're wearing like a Madras pair of shorts and a fake mustache.
I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'm visually upset.
You don't have to wear the fake mustache. You
I'm
already
gonna
have
wear
a
the
beard.
fake mustache.
Okay.
I'm okay with the fake mustache.
You're
right.
more okay with the mustache than the shorts.
But just
Correct.
put something
I'm
over your crotch.
Visually upset.
Okay.
But we're okay.
All right.
Put some pants on,
Can
respect
we count
the
this
franchise.
exchange as our long rest? Like it takes 8 hours to get pants on to more.
Yeah, me pouting about having to wear
That's
shorts.
light.
Yeah.
That's light to no activity, really.
I suppose. How hard is Mort struggling against the pants?
Like every once in a while, I just like kick a foot up and like tap him in the chin with it.
Okay,
That's
He's
not
more
nothing
so
much.
sauntering around where we are in
Just
the nude,
pouting.
making us chase him a little bit with the pants. Like we're at a walk, and he's just like, nope, just like backing in circles as we're like
Yeah.
walking in circles
yeah.
for 8 hours.
Now, I imagine it takes the better part of the remainder of the day to repatriate the villagers to their homes.
Yep.
Right.
What's left of
of
their
them.
homes,
Well,
what
the
hasn't
barn's
been
really
dissolved with
down.
acid
Yeah, and
or
the
burned down
tower,
or
yeah.
Right.
wrecked
I feel like
by
I've burned a lot.
rampaging
There's a lot of
bandits.
spike
Right.
traps
We
everywhere.
also collect the concussed
Dragon
Paradil
innards.
and the plot coma Quinn
Yes.
and put them on their respective horse. Well, we'll have them like lay with us or whatever. Like we'll take a long rest with the people and like maybe head out in the morning.
I collect my javelins
Right.
from the battlefield.
Get our shit together.
You could, I suppose, choose to take a trophy of the dragon.
Yeah.
I would like to take.
You take the trophy. I've taken like the reagents,
Yeah.
things that are important to me.
So.
The dragon's head is more or less
In half.
intact.
Oh, okay. I thought it was split. Okay,
No,
I'll
the
take-
body was
I'll-
split. The head wouldn't have been.
I'll take as much of the head as I can. Like how
Okay.
big is that now?
That head, if you were to sever it at the base of the skull, would take up your entire pack mule.
Okay, well, we still have those wagons, right?
Correct.
Jarrell's just
We
gonna
rolled into
commandeer
town with the wagon. Yeah.
the poison wagon to put the head on to
Nice.
pull behind his horse.
Nice.
Are we taking this back?
Get
to
all the
keep?
poison things off.
Yeah,
of
we gotta
it.
keep.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
touch
we
the
should
poison.
keep all of these
Yes.
things because I feel like they would. I mean,
Yeah, we have the
obviously-
wyvern's tail. We have
Correct.
Jarrell. It fully intends
Yeah.
to turn these in.
to a profit.
Right. Not even. Well, how do you think his family got so rich?
You're
It
right,
wasn't
yeah.
mining. He's not a dwarf.
Yeah.
No, you don't have the back for it, son.
his father was a known adventurer, and that's kind of like on the human side, and that's how I ended up meeting. So this is the backstory. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right.
I am grabbing scale by scale, everything that I can find, and I'm putting them all over my hands.
Like gluing.
Yeah, like gluing all over my hands and my feet. Like I want it to be permanent. Like I want my hands and my feet to be
Covered in dragon scales?
Dragon scales.
Okay,
How good of an
what
adhesive
kind
does
of
he make?
glue are you using?
Right, dude. Just take them with you. We can fashion something maybe. You
We'll
can't
figure it
really
out later.
wear
So
armor.
for now, I'm just spitting on them and like sticking them on my hands. But
Okay.
I plan to keep them. Just a
No,
ton of
that's
dragon
fine.
scale, yeah.
We're gonna hang on to that little chunk of information for a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Oh god, it might be acid. That's not gonna be good. Whatever.
Yeah, my
find
stuff's
out, I
like in a
guess.
bag, like wrapped up.
No, they're stuck to his hands.
No, the things
Yes.
that I took.
Oh no, you have taken proper safety precautions.
I
with
did not.
the use of
know that.
dragon
Yeah.
egg.
Massimo's slapping scales up on his skin.
So far,
Okay.
they're just in my bag. I'm okay. I haven't slapped them on my skin yet.
I think
No,
you
no,
did.
you slapped them
You
on
know,
your
you
skin.
don't-
You don't
Yeah.
get to take back once
Yeah.
you
No
see what the
takesies
DM
back.
responds.
No take backsies.
All right, I've
No,
slapped
no
them.
take back.
Just like a little
folks.
bit, not that hard.
All right. So you're able to help repatriate the villagers, since I'm just going to assume that you're not going to be total dicks and leave them, in the woods.
No, of course not.
No.
Yeah,
Give 'em
I
back-
didn't
get 'em
think
back
so.
to-
You're
get 'em
the
back
heroes
to
of the
their
We'll
kingdom
make
of
sure that the
Vesh.
fires are out.
Well,
I mean, that's
well
really-
the fires that we caused. But we'll light a nice, pleasant campfire
Yeah.
in the center of the
And
village.
like whatever we got, if there's any like rations or anything, we can like cook a meal.
I'm
for 'em
gonna.
or
I mean,
something.
we should. I'm gonna also offer to the villagers, like that like yes, there's a dragon carcass in your town, but I know for a fact that the parts of this dragon, the teeth, the things like that, are worth a good penny.
Yeah.
And you can hopefully use this to reconstitute your village and pay for
The
what
bargain.
you've lost.
Yeah, and they do seem genuinely appreciative for that. Once you tell them that angle, they're able to, you can see the wheels turn, and they're able to, we can turn this into a win. We can rebuild our village with this.
Yes,
'Cause-
we're sorry about your elder. We hope that
Yeah.
you're able to find a new line of succession.
But between that and the defeat of Borzon the Black Drake, the villagers are thrilled. They're very sad that the village elder G.I. Sock has been
Eaten alive.
he's come down with a bad case of dead.
right.
Yeah.
in half.
Very
Thankfully, so has Borzon the Black Drake, and on balance, that's not a bad thing.
And I'm gonna say
Jarrell will do the ceremony to make sure that he's buried
Right.
properly, so he can't come back as an undead or anything like
right,
that.
and I'm just gonna do a quick plug too, and just be like, and just in case anyone ever asks you who performed this great deed, you tell them the heroes of the kingdom of Vesh came to your aid in your
Vesh.
time of need.
V-E...
SH. And I kind of grab the pencil with his,
Hey,
help
Burl,
and help
how do you
guide his
write-
hand.
Hey, Burl, how do you write an S again?
Yeah, I'll help guide his
Hand over
to
hand.
write the S. Yes.
Perfect. He needs the help.
Yeah.
Jort is not great.
I'll even help him with the H too.
Oh, Jort is now the village elder, by the way.
Not Mancy.
He's
I
the
thought,
best at
weren't they
writing.
twins?
they
Weren't Jordan Burl
settled
twins?
it by some sort of obscure rite of succession that may have involved them trying to hotbox each other out of a tent or something like that.
Great.
We're not really
Nice.
sure. It happened off camera. Jort is the village elder.
Nice.
Great.
Well, we got a good rapport with George, just in case we ever
That's
need
true.
to come back.
So let's
got
Could
the orb?
we ask Jort if he perhaps maybe saw which way Borzon kept coming from?
Let's do
so
that.
we could get a good start
Yes.
on looking
Yes.
for...
and then we'll long
The
rest.
bandits
and
Yeah.
usually came from the northeast.
Okay,
we go northeast.
so we go southwest. It's a trick.
God damn it, Dwight. Only Dwight
Tell her
would
to
be
go to
so
Paris.
needlessly contrary.
Like
So-
St. Petersburg. St. Peter.
All right, so who's got the orb? The scrying orb.
I have it.
Where's the gem?
Massimo's
In the
The
woods
gem is
still?
still looking
Where's the
up.
chandelier?
It's somewhere at the top of the cliff.
Let's go get that gem first. Mission 1.
Yep.
Loot second.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, it takes you a couple hours to triangulate it, but eventually you're able to see one of you walk over the gem,
Yes.
and
Another
you
one down.
reclaim the gem from the moldering remains of what was probably a necromancer who met his untimely demise here at the top of the cliff.
Nice.
Oh, so he's just dead up here?
He's just dead.
Anything
Let's
else
loot
on
that
his
sucker,
person?
though, yeah.
Paperwork, things of that nature. besides just the
There
gem?
were papers, but they've been exposed to the elements for
Okay.
so long that they're unsalvageable.
Just checking to make sure there's no extra story to unlock over here.
Is he...
I don't
No.
know. Is there any sign of portals? There's nothing? Just this guy was out here?
Right,
I
is
don't
there
know.
any, no sign
Maybe
of
he
Sometimes
how...
didn't
there's
get a
just
chance.
disappointment in a dragon.
Right. Maybe he
Yeah.
didn't
I
get a
mean-
chance to do anything.
Yeah.
Is he by himself?
See, that's the thing is the bad guys have their own plan, but their plan doesn't always
The world
come to
is
plan either.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I'm okay with it.
Is he...
We have the gem.
Is he the only dead guy up here? Even though he's the one that had the thing, is he like with a posse or is he flying solo?
You could search for 6 to 8 hours to try to find other corpses here in the brush.
Is it worth it?
Nope.
No, I mean if he's... Yeah,
We have the
If he's
gem.
gone, he's gone. We got the
Yeah.
gem. I'm going to pocket that one, put it in one of my little
Yeah,
mini
but
Yeah,
why
he's got-
not try to
A
help
quick
ourselves out?
perception
Nah.
around to see how
Yeah,
long
at
he's been
least
here.
do
Okay.
something, anything.
Or
that would be, you know what? A medicine check would get that for you if you're looking for a approximate
that's a good
time of
idea.
death.
I mean, I don't really have much
I
better
got
than
that.
that.
15?
16.
Ooh.
He's been dead for, like a month?
A month, not that long, but okay.
It's long enough.
That's about the time when the view changed to looking straight up.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, I say we start maybe heading northwest.
Who
Start-
picks it? Who has the...
I have the gem.
Okay.
And let's just keep an eye out for fog and crappy water. Let's follow the stream to the east,
Northeast.
and then as because I'm sure it's gonna let this terrain will level out eventually, and because that water is gonna be fouled at some point.
Yep.
It's gonna get real swampy up in
Right,
this
we'll
bitch.
follow the water.
Right. Yeah.
what?
Follow
Looking for
it
the
east,
foul
and then
water.
eventually
Yeah.
head
You want
north.
the foul water?
It takes 3 days,
Oh,
but
wow.
you are eventually able to find the swamp in which he makes his home.
Wow.
Fantastic.
It's not so much 3 days of hard riding, it's 3 days of really rough, slow going because you don't really have
Difficult
any roads
terrain
that
and all
way,
that.
yeah.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
2 times terrain.
Right.
So-
Okay. So we find it.
You do
Have we
find
rested yet?
Yeah,
We
we're
find a
fine.
swamp.
We're all back.
You absolutely rest every night.
Right.
Is the swamp something that's going to have danger lurking in it?
Potentially.
Is this like wet? Am I picturing like a Baton Rouge, like Louisiana
Yeah,
swamp,
the
or like?
wetlands, yeah.
I mean, it's a
Can
like
I-
a rainforest type swamp.
Actually, I have an idea. So
Okay.
now that we're in the swamp, it's probably still trees and things like that, right? This
Yeah.
dragon was like hefty enough that I'm sure like the beat of his wings, would probably cause
Trees.
trees to at least move, especially if they're like maybe either overgrown or even decayed. If like everything's foul over here, I would like to make an investigation check on some of the trees in the area, like 1 or 2 of them, to kind of see if they're like bent in a certain way that would suggest like things being moved or just like a dragon passing through, to find evidence of a dragon passing through.
Nothing so obvious as that, unfortunately.
Okay, so don't even make a check, is what you're saying.
That's you make the check, but
20.
I mean, it's a not natural. Oh no, it's a 17.
it's a 17. You don't really see that.
Okay.
But I would like to see perception checks out of everyone.
Yeah, let's go.
That's not good.
Oh, it's okay.
That is a not good.
14 for me. Anyone better than that?
No, I got a 10.
Yeah, non-natural 20.
Oh, good.
The
Oh,
unnatural 20, he's able to find a...
Hoblet the Perceptive. Right?
Yeah. Well, I
Nice.
mean,
You get the
you
best
do
wisdom out of all of us.
find a kind of a rocky hole in the middle of the swamp almost that sort of goes down into the ground. And it's maybe like an 8-foot wide hole.
Gentlemen,
Devil's
I think I
sight?
found his hole over here.
Great. I'm gonna run right over and peer down.
I
Can
think
see-
Massimo's the one who found his hole.
Oh,
Yes.
Massimo
wait.
Wait,
Mort.
hold on.
Mort
Mort.
penetrated his hole.
Oh boy. Let's
Very
hurry down.
familiar with
Now
this
we
one.
have- I bet
It's a hot hole.
there's treasure afoot. Let's not eyes on the prize, fellas.
All right, so with
Uh,
your devil's sight.
Yeah, can I see 120 feet into the hole?
You do see 120 feet into the hole, and it goes down a little ways. It's at least 60, 70 feet of going down at about a 30 degrees down,
Pitch, yeah.
steeper than you'd like to walk, but
Okay.
easy enough to get down.
Hey, Slim. Wanna get in there, sniff out the situation?
Yeah. Slim gets ahead, and you can hear a little bit of chattering inside the hole, but can't really see anything.
Okay.
Should I just drop something down in here? Should I just like go ham,
No.
blow it out?
No, I think we should proceed with caution.
Probably.
All right.
It might just be bats or something, you know.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
Now that it's a couple of days later, you weren't able to successfully stick the scales to your hand.
Yeah.
But your hands are somewhat raw and irritated now from whatever was on those
Okay.
scales.
All right.
Yeah,
I would say.
So I learned a lesson, but I didn't
yes.
get burned. All right.
Any dexterity checks you make with your hands for the next day or so are going to be made at about a -1.
Okay.
it's not too bad.
That's not terrible.
You got off
I
easy.
thought, yeah.
It's a flavor penalty.
Yeah, you got off easy.
Damn.
Well, I think with Slim as my guide, I'm going to start leading everybody forward with me into the cave.
All right.
I'm going to kind of have Hoblet actually maybe pick me up so I can like perceive through Slim Shady's senses and maybe have Hoblet responsible for my own movement. If you're okay with that, bud?
Yep. Hop on my back.
Sweet.
Nobody can like.
I
Press
won't
the
call you my
digitator
steed or
anything?
anything like that.
That's what happens when you have a plan that actually works.
Man, I really, I think, I don't really think you understand how much I appreciate this, friend.
It's all good. Hop up here.
I'm gonna like almost like go in to give you a hug, but then I'm gonna like stop myself and then just like take
I side eye you. As
take
you
the
come in,
generosity-
Hoblet gives you the side
right,
eyes.
Like take the generosity you've offered me, and then just like leave it at that. And then as we proceed forward, like I'm like my eyes roll back and I'm perceiving through Slim Shady's senses, and she's about 100 feet ahead.
Can he still hold me, or do I need to like strap a rope on?
I
him
think you
so
might
that I
want to
can-
just kind of help me stay up.
Yeah,
there.
you can
So I'm
just,
gonna
just
take
to
some
walk
rope
near
and
him.
just-
It's
yeah.
easy enough to get down.
Just sort of.
Just be careful.
Right.
No,
Right,
just
just
I
use
want
my-
my hands free to hold Trixie.
I guess.
I want to fight with him
Fair
on
enough.
my back.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
There's some chattering. By the time you reach the bottom, there are a few kobolds running for the whatever exit they can get, knowing that their master is dead, someone is coming into the cave, and
Yeah.
they all evacuate out of what appears to be a back entrance going through water.
In my voice, you're gonna hear from Slim Shady boom out, "Yeah, you better run."
Yeah, they scatter.
I know that this is futile, but Hoblet just is just gonna haul a javelin off. I'm just fishing for a 20 to try and
All right,
skull shot
go
some
for
dude
it.
as he's running away.
All right, fair enough. You would do that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, it would be like a 10.
Yeah, that's not quite.
My javelin sails
You
off.
lose like a warning shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it clatters harmlessly at the end.
Right. Okay. Well, let's keep going.
All right, so you do get to the dragon's hoard lair nest kind of area, which is a pile of stuff.
Oh yes. Please tell me what
Yes,
do we
in
find?
a pool of brackish water, you find a pile of gold.
When you say a pile,
How big is this pile? What does this pile resemble?
It's big enough, and if you were to count through it, you would find exactly 4,986 pieces of gold.
Good
No
shit.
more, no less.
Well, let's split that sucker up.
well, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Six
This,
ways.
hold on, this is a pile of gold. Like we need like. Well, thankfully I have a miniature pony, but you have a donkey.
I have a donkey and a horse and a cart that I just kind of commandeered from the
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
couldn't
we
bring the
got-
cart into the swamp.
No.
So like
We're
you
trying
know,
to get out of the swamp.
But you have an
with
ass that can help
4,000
carry
worth of
this
gold.
stuff,
Ah.
and that's kind
I
of what
feel
I
like
was.
that was an insult.
No, you have an ass waiting
You
outside.
have an ass that can take all this stuff.
I mean, you have an ass that's very, very.
Because imagine
I
though,
never seen a ass
imagine the
like
actual
that.
imagine the actual weight of
It handled a lot.
4,986 gold pieces.
How
Like,
much
this is
can
a lot
Jarl
of
carry?
gold.
How much can
Split
Hoblet
between
carry?
four of
Yeah, we got
us.
four.
The two of
Yeah,
us.
Right, but that's still a lot
Thousand-
to carry.
Hoblet's
No.
carried 1,000 gold pieces
Yeah, are you
before.
kidding me? We can all carry 1,000.
Yeah, I guess you're
No
right.
thing but a
I guess
chicken
you're right.
wing on a string.
Found
Dang-a-lang.
scattered among these gold pieces are several items.
Let's
Bacon.
get into that first.
Yeah, I
All
wanna
right,
see the
what
item.
appears to be a suit of plate mail.
Ooh,
Heyo.
not up my alley.
What size?
Humanoid.
Hey, like yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What
That's
does it
you,
look
buddy.
like?
It would take about a day and maybe a couple hundred gold pieces to have the straps refit for you.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Nah, leave it. JK,
It seems to be
LOL.
in very, very good condition.
Shiny.
Yes.
Is it gold?
gold plated.
It's tough to tell with the light in here.
What
It's
color is it? Like, is it red? Is it blue? Is it silver?
A pretty reflective metallic.
Nice. Like chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
When it is taken into the light, it is mostly silver, but has a faintish gold cast in the right light.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. There is some sort of unidentified rod.
I'll take that. Whatever it is, it looks magical.
just want
pocketing
the
the rod.
unidentified-
No. I mean, I announced saying I'll take that and just
Yeah.
grab it. Like I'm not being subtle about it.
What appear to be a pair of gauntlets.
Yeah, I'll take those. I'm just gonna jump in on that.
Yeah. A cloak.
Okay. I'll help identify it.
Yeah. Once things get identified, I'm sure you can get them to the right owners.
Right.
Also, what appears to be a bag of some sort that appears to be slightly bigger on the inside, and inside of it appears to be a pair of shackles, like linked together by some sort of chain.
Are they
Oh,
They're not
furry?
Hogwarts
golden.
picking those up.
Are they furry at all?
Are
No,
you talking
they're
about
not
like
furry.
handcuffs?
Like manacles.
Manacles.
You would have to identify them, but some sort of.
Yep.
There's about 3 feet of chain
Any
between the
monocles
two.
in there?
So, why don't we
manacles.
gather these things together?
Yeah.
Would you mind if I study this stuff? I can give you guys a hand.
Yeah. Should we throw
Okay.
any checks in here as well?
Arcana checks.
Okay, so you can make your identify and arcana checks.
Yeah, I don't have the identify spell, so it's going to be just Arcana checks
Okay.
for me. Ooh,
All right.
what are you
19.
identifying?
I want to identify the gauntlets
The gauntlets are gauntlets of ogre power.
of ogre power.
Oh, those are nice. Those give strength.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand those to this guy over here.
I'm just gonna.
So you now have gauntlets of ogre power.
Yeah, wrap my
While
hand
you
around
are wearing
Hoblet,
those
give it to him.
gauntlets, you have strength 19.
Oh,
Ooh.
dope.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't actually do anything for you then.
Someone else should.
I'll
take
wear
it.
that shit because I am not.
Because
that
your
strong.
strength is 18.
Won't
My
do
strength
anything
is
for
garbage.
You either. Won't
Well, you put your strength to 19. Like you'll be a strong sorcerer.
Why not?
You'll
I mean,
actually
you've always
jacked
actually. You
after
know
all
what? That's
those
fucking
burpees.
hilarious.
Yeah,
after
dude, are
all
you
those
kidding me? Like,
burpees.
do you know
That's
all I
fucking
ever want to
hilarious.
do is be
Does
Give
it
able,
him-
like,
did it only make it 19 because mine was 18?
No,
Or
it's
what?
just
They,
it just
no
sets
matter
it to
what
19.
it is, it sets it to 19.
Oh yeah, then I definitely shouldn't have them.
Give him to Mort. He always wanted to be strong.
It's
Let's
true.
let him live his
I-
dreams.
He
I
tried
have
so
been
hard, but
They
really
are,
putting
they
in a
are
regimen.
plate gauntlets. I will
Oh.
have to get back to you
damn.
on whether or not that will affect your spellcasting while wearing
Well,
them.
no.
What's yours?
Somatic components might be interrupted.
We can always give him to Peridot too, because then he'll be strong and dexterous, so he
Yeah.
gives him a wider
that's
variety of weapons to
Well,
use.
we'll hold on to those.
Let's
That'd
hold on to
probably be
those for
more useful
Peridot.
for
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. just real
Okay,
quick,
so
though.
the gauntlets have been identified.
I'm gonna go with the rod.
The rod.
That's not gonna do it though. It's a 7.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at the rod then. It is a 13. Wait.
What does it take to
14.
succeed on these
That's
sorts of
it's
checks?
your call, man.
Yeah. It
Wait.
is
13.
13. You can't quite tell. It's got some mojo to it.
I'll hang on
okay.
to it for a little bit unless
Yeah.
anyone else wants to give it a shot.
nope.
Okay.
All right.
I
we'll
got no
figure it out.
arcana. I don't think Hoblet
Okay.
would be.
I'm gonna move on to the cloak.
The cloak.
Better. That's 18.
It's a cloak of protection +1.
Nice.
What does that do?
That is, while you're wearing the cloak, you have +1 to armor class.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I like that. I might want to grab that.
Do you want
from
that?
you, But
I mean, you
Yeah.
have the lowest AC, I think, out of all of us.
Under
Yeah.
the hood,
I
it was
see.
something I felt like a cloth you might be able to get some use out
Yeah,
of.
there you go.
yeah. Yeah, I'll take that from you.
Okay.
All right, so the cloak has been identified. The gauntlets have been identified.
What was it called? The cloak of what?
Cloak
Protection
of protection
plus
+1.
Is do any of these require attunement so far?
No, I
Okay, cool.
do not believe
Just
so.
making sure.
Maybe the gauntlets, I'd have to look at them.
Okay, we'll look at it again later off
Yeah.
camera or whatever. Next thing I want to try to identify is what was the last thing? The plate mail.
Plate, yeah.
God, I'm putting this die away too.
Level 7.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck
All
it.
right. It's really nice plate.
Do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I'm hitting it.
Since we're the magical ones here.
I need to use a different D20. I
Use
need
the big guy?
some- Yeah, let's go. Ha!
No.
I ain't gonna do it.
No.
No. Hey.
That's what happens when you touch another man's dice.
Sure.
Ooh.
Without asking.
Ooh.
Well, you saw me doing it the whole week. Just stop me.
All right, so the plate we don't know shit about yet either.
Yeah.
And we got the bag left.
Yeah,
Bag
I'll do
and the
bag.
shackles.
I'll do the bag first. There we go.
Nice.
22.
You don't even really need to get
bag
that
of
much
holding.
into Arcana to find the tag on the inside that says it's a genuine bag of holding.
Well, then why'd you make me waste that roll? Can I have the bag of holding, guys? I feel like I carry a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Also,
take
we
a-
can also for 5 minutes at least of air, you can put someone in the bag. It's like an extra dimensional space.
That could be really useful for moving someone big into
Smuggle a
someone.
person.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as we get them out before 5 minutes are up, or else they're gonna run out of air.
What if it's a robot?
Robots might. We could. I'm sure.
Just permanently
he's pretty
have zero in the
pretty
bag.
big. That's a job
It
for a
puts the
portable hole.
lotion on the skin.
All right. What do we have left to identify?
The shackles and any extra attempts on the rod or the
All right,
plate.
I'm gonna take a look at the shackles.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Those are dimensional shackles.
What? What do those do? That sounds amazing.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy, I think. But also because I thought it would be fun for someone to have magical manacles.
I mean, I feel like Hoblet would be the person to give those to. He's always holding person constantly.
Well, I
He's
guess
kind
I-
of like
Dimensional shackles. You can use an action to place these shackles on an incapacitated creature. The shackles adjust to fit a creature of small to large size. In addition to serving as mundane manacles, the shackles prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation, or travel to a different plane of existence.
Those could be extremely useful going forward.
They don't prevent the creature from passing through an interdimensional portal. You and any creature you designate when you use the shackles can use an action to remove them. Once every 30 days, the bound creature can make a DC 30 strength check.
once every 30
Yeah,
that's
days.
pretty good.
It's a DC 30 strength check to get
Yeah.
out
On
of the manacle.
success, the creature breaks free and destroys the shackles.
It is.
And they
pretty
can't
gruesome.
teleport,
That is brutal.
blink, like
Yeah.
anything. Like you've bound this person to this plane of existence while they are wearing those shackles.
That
and
could
they
be
ain't getting out of them.
extremely important.
Yeah, I'll
like
take
that.
those.
Give those a hoblet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
they
gonna
have
go
to be incapacitated first.
That's fine. We
But-
incapacitate a
Knock
lot
the
of
fuck out.
people.
Yeah.
But this would prevent them from. We don't have to tie shady knots anymore.
Right.
Nice.
We can just
No
manacle
more
them.
knots.
What are they
No
called?
more knots.
Dimensional handcuffs?
Dimensional shackles.
Dimensional shackles. That's incredible. That's
Awesome.
fucking incredible.
Thank you, Dragon, aka Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
I wanted to make sure there was something for everybody.
All right, what do we got left? We got the rod left too. Let's
There's a
take another
rod.
crack at this rod.
Yeah.
13.
No, I
Feel-
think at this point
you
you,
could
might
al-
actually have to get it identified.
Yeah,
You could
I'll
also
wait.
do my armor, but I don't really care. It's good armor.
There's one last attempt among the group to identify
Come on,
the
hit it.
armor.
I only got
I,
plus 4.
I mean, I have the better Arcana,
Yeah.
so I'll give it one more shot. 10's not going to do
That's
it.
not going to do it.
All right.
So, take your things and get out of here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Can we just take that? We can still
Yeah.
take it with us.
Yeah.
Well, all right, so where would you guys care to head next?
Reconstitute everybody. Head to High Rock is my... Okay, so guys, listen to me. This is going to be a weird idea, but, like, we just saved a bunch of people. We have, like, trophies of our success, right? We kind of... Maybe you should... I don't know, like, since we're heroes, or we're supposed to be, like, people love us in Airline. They like us there. High Rock, we're not really big fans. Our boat is docked there. You know, we have some of our people back there.
Jarrell
I'd like to
turns
maybe-
to Felix mid-sentence and says, "If we go back to High Rock, let me do the talking, Felix."
Right, sure, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I can talk to him. Like, I feel like it's Hoblet that we have to worry about, but, like, you know...
You have a lot more that
Listen.
you have to make up for than I do.
Listen, so, like...
Those
all I'm-
people in High Rock have delicate sensibilities.
All I'm saying is that this could buy us some good faith. And, like, what's wrong
You
with
are
a little
correct.
good faith? The more people we have on our side, you know, against the growing undead menace...
Just let me help you get them back on our side.
I mean, at this point, I am in really no place to disagree with you, Jarrell. So, like, you do you, boo-boo.
Alright, so let's hop on our ponies and run into
Nice,
town.
let's go.
Well, I mean, I'll hop on my pony. You're going to hop on your actual-sized horse.
Yeah, I have a horse.
Okay, so you'll get on your horses.
We get Paradil and Quinn as well.
We have a
in
wyvern's tail.
You have a cart that contains
Dragon's head.
a dragon's head, a wyvern's tail, 2 incapacitated party members.
4,986 gold.
Exactly. No more,
No.
no less.
No, the party members are on their own. Well, no, yeah, everyone had a horse at this point, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So everyone's on their own mounts. The unconscious ones. Paradil might not even be unconscious at this point. He might
No,
just be riding
Paradil,
with us.
you might want someone to ride with him. He's still a little fuzzy.
Right.
But
Got a little
he's
concussed.
okay. He currently has a concussion. He
Alright.
will
Does
be
he
in the
smell
concussion
toast?
protocol for the rest of the week.
I've strapped him to my back.
So my question, as we're traveling back,
Yes.
so do we split this 5 ways or 6? Because Peridot was helping us out for the good half of the fight, but Quinn's
Why would
kind of
we
been
split it?
unconscious for a while.
What? Yeah.
Quinn's a little spoiled.
And
Hey,
I mean,
you know
like,
what? Here's how we split
he
it
also
up.
didn't invite us to that party until like we
Right.
dragged it out
Also,
of
he
him.
really doesn't like me that much.
What if we gave Quinn 186 gold? We gave Paradil 800, and we each took 1,000.
I like that idea.
I'm not against that.
Because we did kill the dragon.
Yeah, we did.
Paradil did about 80% of the work,
Yep.
and Quinn's gonna bitch if he doesn't get something.
Right. True.
That's a really heady
So
You know
Quinn
what?
gets 186.
I will allow it because I cannot stop you from doing this. And you guys get to explain to your party
Yes.
members what they don't know what you guys got, so you could lie to them about what you got. You could justify it directly to their faces. I don't really care how you do it. That's between you and them.
That's right. For me, a lot of this is going to get invested back into the keep too. So
And this is gonna be how we call fair share.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
From now on, with party members that are down, money should be split up fair share by the party that's there.
Yeah.
You know, if one of us is out and we get a bunch of money, the hopes is that we throw everybody a bone, but Quinn did about 18% of the work here.
Yeah, he got us into the mess.
Right.
Yep.
But other than that,
In fact, we
okay.
should be taking money from his unconscious body.
No, I won't go that far. He
Yeah,
is
right
my
for
friend.
I have a little disdain for Quinn.
He
right
is
now.
my friend.
Okay.
So just leave him alone. I know
right.
you guys have had your disagreements in the past, but I mean, have some respect for a man who's
You're
in
right.
a fucking
You're
coma.
right. You're right. I snap back in.
Okay.
Reed,
All right, I
don't
understand
rifle
your
through
point.
the unconscious man's
So we're all
pockets.
plus
It's fucked up.
1,000 gold.
Yes, that's a beautiful thing. I now have 1,421 gold.
Fantastic. I feel like that's good rewards for everyone.
Yeah.
That made
Big
a
time.
compelling end of arc reward.
Compelling and rich.
So you guys are riding back to High Rock.
Yes.
Now, do you have this dragon's head covered with anything, or is it just sort of out in the open?
I mean, so
Yeah.
at least the flies don't get to it.
Let's say we covered the trophies with like a tarp of some sort or something like that.
Okay. The trophies are covered with a tarp, and that keeps some of the flies away from, like, the unconscious Quinn, who happens to have to share that cart with them, because there's
Who
no
took
way
his
for him
horse?
to ride.
Who took? We thought
the-
I tied
The
him face
horses are
down.
helping carry the cart.
Yeah,
Right.
it's... One, you need to pull the cart. Two, it's a lot safer to put him on the cart.
Right.
All right, he's on the cart with the decomposing
It's fine.
dragon.
It'll be fine.
Parts.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm-
which
like
is
a
enough
day or two
insult
or
to injury
6
right
old.
there to
Right.
make it worth
I'm
it.
also
we
like
killed the dragon.
I'm also on a regular basis refreshing prestidigitation on a kerchief to like act as like a sort of an ice pack for Paradil's head because he got knocked by that dragon tail. Because he's like my best friend.
That's fantastic, and it does help him in his recovery.
Isn't that precious?
We're nomies.
He will see no long-term effects of this concussion.
That's
this
good.
this won't be a career ender for him.
Zach, if you're listening, I fucking got you, bro.
Cute.
All right, so you make it back to High Rock. Now it takes about a week to get there between how long the ride is and any terrain that you've got to take this wagon.
Yeah,
through
because it was
and all
like
that
2
sort
days
of
to
thing.
get to this to the village down the way, and also like a week to get into the forest. So it's like 9 days.
Yeah,
So it's a
Give or take.
9-day-old dragon.
sure.
It's fine.
The
Right.
dragon, it stank while the dragon was alive. It's not getting much better.
Right.
And but plus the smell of the
Ogre head.
The ogre head.
Right.
Oh
Yeah, I
God, you
feel
guys
like-
have an ogre head too.
It's
Yeah.
strapped to his
We
horse,
are
to
just,
Jarrell's
like,
horse.
It's not my horse.
That
It's on
ogre
Mort's
head.
horse.
It's
It's on
I
Mort's
got
horse.
this sucker. Oh,
That is getting disgusting.
No, I can only flavor things with prestidigitation. I can't mix. Can I make things
Flavor
smell
bacon
better?
Flavored ogre head.
Wait.
Oh, it's better than a door handle, I guess.
Yeah.
Nope.
no
Clean
way,
soil, chill, warm, or flavor. I mean, I don't know. Can I just help make it smell better?
Chill
with
it.
prestidigitation? I feel like that's a minor magical
I'm
effect.
sure if you chilled it, it would slow the decomposition.
I'm gonna do that. I can
Okay.
chill up to. I can affect up to 3 things. So I'm gonna like chill
We're gonna have a frozen
the dragon
ogre
head, the ogre head, and the kerchief I'm using to
So a little bit of Froger.
ice pack. Yeah, it's a Froger. That's great.
Chilled ogre brains.
Oh, that's excellent.
Okay.
All right, so
So
you've
we're
got
just
that.
a gross crew
And
of people.
yes,
The shitty town
the-
first.
through Shitty Town,
Shitty Town can
where
appreciate it.
you guys blend right in going through Shitty
Perfect.
Town.
That's exactly what I was looking
appreciate
for.
our growth.
You don't want to be someone who gets seen in Shitty
In Shitty Town.
Right.
Yeah. No, you might as well be ninjas passing through Shitty Town.
Word.
You literally, with the fact that you haven't washed the chunks of dragon off of yourselves, that there are dismembered body parts stinking up the place, an unconscious pirate in the back of the wagon, like. Shitty Town has never been more home for you than it is
Nobody
right
Makes
caught
sense.
any
Makes sense.
Face and ass disease. What did you have, Papa?
Yeah,
What
face
was
it.
called?
It was
face and ass
E-Trolleye.
disease? E-Trolleye. No, it's Trolleye this
No, once
time around.
once you get it once, you can't get it
You
again.
can't get
so
it again.
Hoblet's
You're
cool.
immune to E-Trolleye.
Right. Exactly.
Well, at least that strain of E-Trolleye.
Yeah,
right.
A husband and wife
you
can't
say.
get the same strain of E-Trolleye.
Everybody knows that.
I have the worst doctors.
Good grief.
And so you ride into Shitty Town in this strange juxtaposition of both triumphant and just horrifically shabby at the same time.
Yeah, we need to bathe.
You need to bathe.
At least I do.
So where are you heading?
We're bathing in
Approximately.
Shitty Town?
No, in High
No.
Rock.
Okay, all right.
You wouldn't actually get cleaner
Right,
bathing
that's
in
what I
Shitty
was saying.
Town.
Just clarifying. 'cause I
We
didn't think
cash
so.
in on our bounty of goods here, and then we find the closest inn that looks maybe in the nicer area of town, now that we have at least a little gold to spend, and treat
What do we get
ourselves
for our goods?
to a good night.
Where are you headed to turn in this dragon head, though?
Is there like a marshal's like post or something like that nearby, or like the runner house?
We're gonna follow the
You know
big
what? You
sign
guys
that
can stop
says-
at the runner house and inquire with them whether there's
any open
bounty.
yeah. Either an ogre, technically it was 2, and
Wyvern or dragon.
a black
at all.
drake and a wyvern. We have the tail from the wyvern too. Shit,
If
there's no
that-
poison left
if
in it.
that
But
brings any bounty at all to begin with, like I mean, there might
Let's
just
see.
be like hunts out sometimes.
Let's
for
see.
these.
Okay, so
I'll do the talking in the runner house.
you enter the runner house, the same one you've been to before, the one that Ezra stole the goblets from.
Oh yeah, the snifters.
Yes,
That they all
the
broke
place
all
from
over
which
the...
you stole the snifters.
Yeah, great. They're all broken now, so there's no evidence.
The snifters?
Well, I thought he still had one, didn't he?
He had 1 out of the 6 he stole.
Yes.
a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Right.
Yeah, back in episode
13?
16? Somewhere between 13 and 17.
Something like that.
Just
anyways.
after you were the heroes of the Kingdom of Vesh.
I think this
that
is
puts you around
58.
18 or something.
And technically it's like 60
Yeah, it's
something.
getting
Well,
down there.
you were run out of town in episode 19.
So it was 19 then, because it was
Okay.
when we got run out of town that he
Okay.
tripped and broke all the snifters.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So that's when the snifters were broken.
Yes.
Episode 19.
Sorry, Joe.
Overstaying our welcome.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you make it to the runner house, and I take it you're going to try to inquire about that.
I'm gonna walk in and flatter the shit out of the guy. Good sir, you are looking wonderful on this fine afternoon. I'm gonna look at a watch that's not there on my arm, and say we have some things that may potentially have been bounties, or I just kind of want to check some of our haul against the open bounty board, if that's.
He looks at you, sniffs the air. I wish I could say the same about you.
Well, as you can see, this is a byproduct of our adventuring. We were going to take a proper bath after turning
I
in
imagine you need one.
Yeah, yes,
No.
please.
We don't appear to have any open bounties on any of these. However, you could take the dragon and dragonkin parts to the marshal's office. He gives you an address to take these things to get You always standard cash in. There's no open runner contract, but
Okay.
the marshal would definitely pay money to
Cool with that.
make sure that there's one.
I thank you for your time.
Yes.
I'd like to taxidermy the
No.
Now,
overhead.
now this is about a block from what was that called? Highwater House?
No.
What was Highwater House?
Was the place you turned in the we're supposed to turn in the gem?
Yes.
I think it was Highwater.
It was
House,
Highwater
whatever it
House.
is. But so it is about a block away from there. Which means you're going to have to go through the main square by the temples to get there.
it's okay. We have a Jarrell.
Also, I am not. Nobody knows me from this.
Yeah,
party
Mort is
from
out of-
all the
Mort
things
is
that
not
you've
involved
done
in the bullshit,
prior,
at least.
So I could come into an advantage here.
Don't fucking talk to anyone.
Didn't go well
Now,
for me.
I mean, I love you.
I'm a
think.
charismatic guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
There
but
it
it
is.
hasn't really proved very good
there
for you.
it
And it can.
is.
Oh,
As you
fuck.
ride through the square, you encounter a religious procession. Because it's that time of day.
Uh-huh.
A woman runs up to this group at full sprint.
Oh my god, it's Shelly
and you
from
know
just outside
exactly
of High
who
Rock.
it is. Blasphemer!
As I see
Lord
Shelly,
Jarrell, what are you doing with these reprobates? Explain yourself!
he's going to immediately say,
This is a
Shelly,
scandal upon the church and upon decency!
it has been a very long time. These men have been taken under my wing to try to redeem them in the eyes of Vela. And I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes,
use
we're being
persuasion.
redeemed. We're being redeemed.
Yes, yes. Make a persuasion check.
Can I give him using the help action by
I
saying,
recommend it.
by saying like, yes, we're being redeemed. I mean, I'm proficient in persuasion. I
I
feel
would
like that's a
also
good-
like to, if I
Seem
can,
very penitent.
if
Yeah.
everybody is trying to persuade her that something good's happening, can I just start winking and shooting finger guns at
You
her?
I mean, I'm
Probably
already
not.
helping.
Hold on a second. Make your persuasion check with the help.
What does it help do?
Just roll an advantage. So
Okay,
take the higher
advantage.
result out of those. Not
Oh,
much better. Jesus
Nope,
Christ.
it's a 15.
A 15, and it's going to be -2 for his winking. So you're looking at a 13.
I mean,
Yep.
to be fair, I told him not to fucking say
I didn't
anything.
say anything.
He didn't say
a word. I
a
said
word.
nothing.
So like, curse me for not being more fucking specific.
That's what happens. I like this guy. He's another
I
hobbit.
said
You have to be
nothing.
real
her
specific.
voice softens a bit, but is now icy instead of hot. Some of you seem more penitent than others.
She's staring at me.
Yeah,
Listen,
she's
I have-
definitely staring at you.
She doesn't
boy.
know me.
You were the one finger gunning.
Well, I was just like, but it wasn't just like I
You
was
finger
blasting
gunned
off
the high
finger guns.
priestess!
I was just, a few winks.
I'm gonna try to shush him the way he tries to shush me with the.
No, I'm not
pinching
even.
his,
I haven't talked yet. You can't
pinching
touch
his lips.
my lips. You
I know,
can't pinch my lips
but I
if
mean,
I'm
you're
not
just
talking.
about to.
He's still pinching your
And
lips.
I'm gonna look at Shalandria and be like, listen, we kind of picked him up. Like, he's new to the whole penance thing, but I assure you, like, we are trying to renounce our inappropriate deeds and do some good. As you can see by this horrible stinking cart, I must apologize for the smell. Like, we have actually just saved some villagers from a very terrible threat, and we're here to just, show our good faith.
I think we
She
all know.
perks up
too-
a little. What kind of threat?
A black drake.
Evil shit.
I'll
Shelly,
believe that
evil.
when I see it.
I'm gonna just lift the tarp a little bit so she can see the head.
Okay, put the tarp back down.
Okay. Well, I mean, you wanted to see proof there.
Yep.
Okay.
She's gonna throw up.
She's got her.
I-
She's gonna throw up.
For those of you listening, Dave's like,
She's-
has his hand up at me.
Yes, she pauses a few times, haltingly trying to swallow some words and or bile back down. I regret having asked. Lord Jarrell, I will leave your charges to... Oh dear God, and runs off to go barf in a gutter.
See you later, Shelly. We just continue riding through town.
Yes.
All right.
Oh gosh,
Shelly from the block.
That
was
went better than expected.
As soon
Hoblet
as
said
soon
nothing.
as she runs off, Hoblet turns to the group and goes, "I ain't changing shit."
Jarl shakes his head.
yeah.
I wouldn't expect you to for anything, Hoblet.
If we're gonna bathe and rest here, would I be able to spend the entirety of my rest, like, if we're gonna, like, just call this like a long thing, focusing in on the rod?
Yes, absolutely.
So wait, is Felix...
Or there are places you can look up in town to have items identified for about 20 gold.
I want to get to know it myself.
8-hour rod session, the room by
Right.
yourself. Nice.
It's 6 hours.
6-hour rod
I need a
session.
2-hour break.
Nice.
Yeah, however much time you need to hydrate or whatever. You
Right,
know.
exactly.
Need a sandwich.
So what does this rod tell me?
Oh, that is a +2 Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Fuck. Yes.
Nice.
Fuck yes. You don't even have to tell me what it does. It gives me +2 to my spell attack rolls.
Nice.
And a +2 to my spell save DC.
Dope.
Nice.
For warlock spells. Fuck yes.
Wiggity wiggity warlocks.
Dave?
So just about everyone has, because I think you were the last one who really needed an item to enhance what you did. Jarrell has the sword.
That's true, I just have the
Mort has
goggles.
the orb. Hoblet, you've got Trixie.
Dave, I could honestly hug you right now.
Hug him. Do it. I dare you.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Also, while you guys are in town, you do find that that is +1 plate mail that you now have.
Nice.
There you
I
go.
don't know what that
guy.
means.
You have a 21 AC. Is what that means. You went
You're
from
an animal.
19 to 21.
Oh, and I'm going to take the time to fit it to myself.
Yes, it does
Oh,
cost
properly.
about 200 gold and a day for an armor smith to get it set up for you, but
We'll be in
you're
town
fine.
for a while.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And it's less the plates and more all of the leather straps on the inside that really need to get worked on with.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think. We were able to negotiate some kind of reward from the marshal.
Yes. The marshal is happy to give you a total of 1,000 gold, 800 for the black dragon's head, and another 200 for the wyvern's tail.
200 each?
Jeez.
200. Well, hold on a second, because
Paradil helped take out
and
the
so
whip.
did Quinn.
Yeah. So
But
wait,
they
what's
are
it by
both passed
6?
out now while we're slinging this stuff.
But they
You're right.
all
You know
took
what? Yeah,
part
There are boys. There are boys. Yeah, let's just do it equally.
in those.
Straight up. Let's
yeah.
go.
And Hoblet actually didn't take in any part in the ogre
Or the
Yeah,
wyvern.
but
Or the
Hoblet's
wyvern.
just
wait
sitting
a
back.
or the wyvern.
No.
The
So-
ogre head is,
Worthless.
yeah, at this point it's not.
They
well,
can't even use an
usable
ogre
for-
anymore.
I would like to taxidermy the ogre.
All right, you find
How
somewhere
much
to
are
go
you gonna
taxidermy
sell
it.
it?
Well, before we get
I
there.
would like to keep it forever.
So
Okay. You visit a few taxidermists in town. Unfortunately, it is too far gone to taxidermy the head.
Yeah.
However, there is one who will clean and polish the skull for you.
there you
okay,
go.
For
I like that.
About, it's going to take some time. It's a nasty job. He's charging 50 gold.
I'm going to persuade him to do it for 3 gold.
What?
Really? Okay.
Make a check like you believe.
Persuasion check. Oh boy.
Not going to do it. That is,
It's now going to cost you 55.
Just for being you.
The thing is, I mean, you do have a good, you have
can't
good
get out of your own
persuasion,
way.
I have
I love
great
it.
persuasion.
but you're rolling like shit.
I'm rolling like shit. I would still like to try again in some
Dude,
way.
You don't get to
No,
try.
there's no
right.
second crack at
Yeah,
that
no.
one.
All right.
I was super
55.
generous with you guys trying to identify items.
Right.
All right.
So you paying the 55 to?
No.
No, fuck it.
Maybe. No.
What are you gonna do with it?
Smash it on the ground. I'm going to smash it in front of him because I'm disgusted.
In the middle of his store?
Just like
Middle
a
of his
pump-
store.
Dude, why?
Oh, can I not do this? This is probably a bad
We
idea.
just
I
got
don't know.
Yes,
good
and you
faith
just
back
did it,
here.
though.
You're committed now, and he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
called
I'm
the city
committed.
guard.
Friend's so mad.
You have
right now.
vandalized this man's store, and they do not stand for it in this town.
Run.
I'm not going after him.
Oh, dude, well, nobody warned me about anything in this town. So I'm sorry. Party is a little bit at fault.
Can I just pause for a fucking second
Party
there?
is a little bit at fault.
Can I pause for a second there? Did you just try to blame
No, I'm just trying.
your
yes,
fucking
yes.
stupid action on all of us?
I
Because
did.
I'm pretty sure that's all you're doing is now passing the blame onto 3 people who had absolutely fucking nothing to do with you
Typical
smashing
millennial.
I'm
an
just saying.
ogre head.
You,
the middle
you
of
and
this
your
store.
fucking avocado toast.
You know what?
I'm just saying, when you're about to see a boy do something stupid, say something.
When I hear the guard going, I'll do you at least one solid. Can I try to persuade the guards to only maybe give him 1 night in jail just to think about what he
Yeah.
did?
Absolutely.
Can I like Felix and Jarrell both run up at the same time? Like, oh no, just take it easy on him. He doesn't know what he's doing. Can we both roll?
22.
You got it.
22. You are leaning both on Jarrell's reputation as Lord Jarrell the Light, a loyal paladin of Valen, and Felix Fizzlebottom's reputation
as
one
redeemed.
of the heroes of the Kingdom of Vesh,
Which they now know about us here.
to convince the guard that Mort was drunk and for them to let him spend the night in the drunk tank.
That's
All right.
exactly
Again,
what I say.
am crying, sobbing, and thanking everybody.
Don't
I am
fucking talk to
really
me.
Just
It's doing a good job of selling how
Apologizing.
drunk you are.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
overdo it.
Don't talk to me.
All right. So Mort.
We'll pick you up in the morning.
Mort spends the night in jail.
okay.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to help clean the floor of the shop.
That's very nice of you. The least you could do here.
So the night Mort's in jail, what do we want to do?
Let's go get drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well party down.
Right.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah. Is there a nice? We're staying at a nice hotel, I'm assuming.
I mean, this is a religious city, so like we're not going to find any like.
No,
There's gotta be
fancy-
something on the outskirts of
fan-
town.
There
fancy
is
dinner.
a pretty nice drinking establishment.
Hoblet
not
doesn't do
far
pretty
from,
nice.
Not far from the gazebo.
Probably not a good idea.
Actually,
Is
you
there
know
a
what?
sketchier drinking
I
establishment?
am not going to follow Hoblet to whatever sketchy drinking establishment he goes to.
Can somebody
I'm
come
just
hang
going to
out in the
hang.
drunk
I'm going to
tank?
hang with Jarrell because he actually got us out of a pickle, and I'm going to buy him a drink.
That's a good policy. One, buying your paladin a drink is a good thing. Also, never follow a dwarf to a second location.
I think that I'm actually. I'm
We've
gonna write
all
that,
been there
I'm
before.
gonna write that down.
for a golden rule.
So Jarrell gets all of us.
Yeah.
The three
Once
that aren't in
Hoblet
jail.
can't convince those guys to go to the sketchy bar,
We get
he
a
goes-
super nice hotel room. We all get massages. There's like a makeshift jacuzzi with these awesome beds that they have in there. They're
Yeah.
huge. And like we just have a great night in town.
You know, Jarrell, I'm starting to like really like you.
Did somebody break me out of jail for this?
No,
You get nothing.
you get absolutely nothing. You almost ruined everything.
I need to learn from my mistakes. I hear that. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
How much of a discount do we get for being awesome? I'm just wondering how much this like really luxurious.
You're a
steak
paladin of
costs.
Valen, and I think you might be able to charge it to the account or
Yep,
something.
sounds
sure.
good. I got my bank here.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna have a hard time finding one of those in this town.
Hold on a second.
I don't even know
So
what
just
you wrote down.
to give some context to the audience, James wrote something down and showed it to Dave.
I have a feeling I know.
Any other city, I will allow that to pass uncontested.
Oh,
in
pretty
High
good.
Rock, that's tough. You're looking at
Some jail time.
Probably.
probably about 1,000 gold in total between the price plus bribes.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
I don't even want to know.
seriously.
I don't even want to know.
Another time.
We'll
Another
save
time.
it for
Another
There
time.
will be a picture.
We'll
that
save
will
it
be
for a
released.
Twitter post sometime in the
In
future.
fact, you could probably get a discount for that if you're in the Kingdom of Vesh.
Vesh, great, because
yeah.
we have a discount on everything.
Yeah, even that.
Okay.
So we have a great night.
What time is checkout from the drunk tank?
It is.
It doesn't matter. He's just.
I'm
gets
trying to
really-
do some
oh.
math. It is 11 o'clock on a Thursday.
Oh, well, isn't that
We're
nice?
gonna have brunch together first, and we're gonna let him stew a little bit longer.
I like it.
That you know I like a brunch.
We're gonna just let him
Does
stew a
Mort
little
have any
longer.
known allergies?
And I no. Oh no, I'm not going
We
that
should
far.
bring him some leftovers.
I'm not going on that far.
Oh, that is.
I
shit,
just
that
want
is
no.
cool.
That's too much.
I thought we
just
were
wanna
buds.
I just want to
gave half
show
the
up
points.
full and satisfied.
super
when we go
relaxed
to
from our
pick his ass up.
massages and jacuzzi.
Yeah.
So like we'll make this a long brunch. You know what I'm saying? Like we're getting drinks before, during, and after.
I can order the third goat milk mimosa.
How about you
Jarrell
can do
has
whatever the fuck you want.
18
it 4.
Nobody brings me like a scrap or anything. I'm
As
just
long,
sitting
you know what?
stewing.
With one condition: don't break anything in this city. We're gonna eat. We're gonna drink. We're gonna celebrate our victory. We're gonna collect our unconscious friends. We're going to then collect the Mort,
The
person.
Mort.
and we're gonna get out and go home.
Jarrell looks back, or sits back in his
Fine.
chair with this giant beaming look of just like cheer and like he's so glad that Felix is turning more towards his side because Felix has always pushed George R.L. back the other way.
I mean,
he's just so proud of himself.
I mean,
and
this
sitting
brunch
there.
is borderline Hoblet's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
you and I are both good. We're just on different spectrums.
Correct.
Well,
Of
then
good.
we can be very thankful they have goat milk mimosas
Right.
here to make it worth your
Right.
time.
Right.
Yeah, we're just Jarrell and I are on different spectrums of good.
Right.
He's more on the let's follow the rules and the laws, and I'm like, I'll do that if I have to or when it's more beneficial for us, but otherwise, like, I think we can do more good by operating outside the boundaries of the law.
I do that because my friends do it.
Right.
All right.
So, should we head back to the keep? It's been a while.
yeah.
We should probably check in at home.
Yep.
That's
And let's get Mort.
Please come get me, guys. I made
It
one
was
Wait a
mistake.
minute.
I made
that
one
we were
mistake.
picking you up.
You
Why
are
don't you
picking
send
up.
Hans or Franz or one of your messenger boys?
I don't trust them to survive an encounter with him.
No. Yeah. No. I'm not sending Hans
let's
through
have
town with
all the
Mort.
control in this
You don't
situation.
know what's gonna
I
happen.
made one mistake.
Let's give ourselves all of the control in this
The last
situation.
time I did that, I smashed a door and we got ran out of town. So
Right.
I know how it feels.
Let's make sure that our ship is good. It's attended to. We collect the rest of Jarrell's retainers.
Get all our stuff on the
Yep.
boat.
I'd say-
No, we don't even need to get in the boat. We can leave the boat here
Right.
in harbor. Like we have to ride up to our keep.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I forgot geographically where we are.
Let's
in
search ships a
comparison.
lot.
Can
Sit here.
Right.
yeah. So Mort and Max spent the night in the cell with a very clearly delusional humanoid. Tall, long ears, spangly one-piece jumpsuit with tons of rhinestones everywhere.
Right up
But-
your alley.
Yes,
This
and a
is
big,
kinda up my alley.
big poofy hair in the front. So after he spends the night with this elvish impersonator,
Oh my! Can we just?
he is.
Oh, my
I wouldn't say
favorite-
worse for wear, but you didn't get a good night's sleep.
I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that Mort would genuinely enjoy that night.
I feel
Yeah,
like
probably.
Yeah, you're weird enough that would
Yeah,
actually
that
be
is
awesome
up my
for you.
alley of weird.
It was.
So, what
it was
is
a
Mort trying to
strange
bring him
night.
along with?
No, but at least I'm like trying to get his
Yeah, you can't
his
keep him.
contact info.
You can't keep him.
Oh, I know his
No,
mailing address.
you cannot
Hoblet will
keep
eat
the
this
elvish
dude alive.
impersonator.
It
don't
kind of
want
breaks my heart.
He would
to
have been
leave.
willing to marry you to somebody.
However,
I was taking a sip of my drink.
He did it purposefully. He timed it.
Pretty good.
Wow. Wow.
So there we have it. The party, reconstituted, is heading back towards their keep into the inevitable damage that the interns will have done to it in the
Oh,
meantime.
God.
Nice.
Zero
Inevitable.
was there, right? Like, no?
Zero is
Zero's
one robot
around-ish,
against a horde
yeah.
of incompetence.
Right.
Oh,
Zero was doing work for the project, so
for
we
a
have no
while,
idea
yeah. We don't know
where
when he got
is.
back.
Yeah.
If he got back.
But there it is, and we will fade away with the party riding towards their keep.
Yay.
It's been a very productive session. Some good things have happened. You've gotten some good stuff. Mort made a couple of enemies and a good friend.
Yeah, I feel like I only made like 2 enemies. No big deal.
Yeah, it was a very nice, very relaxing night, which I can consider just as much as the gold to be your just reward for a job very well done here. This will be the end of my arc. We'll be passing it back to Francesco for our next main campaign episodes, although I think I'm going to be back pretty soon to close out our full play special.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's still going on.
Yes, still going on. We're looking at a couple more episodes, and I can't see the party surviving more than about 2 hours worth of what's going on.
So you have that to look forward to.
Yes,
Right.
And then Francesco gets to get behind the screen for the first time in a
I
little
am
while, and
excited. I am well rested. I have so many ideas, and like after spending enough time with you people as Felix, I really need to blow off a little steam on you all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
Great.
So thank you very much for joining us for another episode. If you like us, you can find us on the internet. We are in such places as Twitter at Hapless Heroes. We're on Instagram also at Hapless Heroes. We can be found on Reddit /r/Hapless Heroes Podcast. And on that subreddit, it also is a pinned tweet on our Twitter account, you will find a permanent link to join our Discord, the Hapless Heroes Discord, where you can come and talk and chat and socialize with us, the DMs, the players of your very favorite actual play D&D podcast in this entire world that is not named Critical Role. Look, I gotta be a little realistic here. So by all means, please join us there. We'd love to have you. We love talking to people. Fran and I are pretty much always on Discord, so we should be pretty easy to flag down, and the rest of the party is just a ping away. If you really, really like us, you could leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice, whether it is Google Play or Podbean or iTunes or wherever else is taking your reviews. Speaking of which, we've got another one from a fan this week.
Yeah, this one comes from Ian GM Houlihan from Australia.
Ooh.
Hooli!
That was amazing.
And their flub on the high five versus fist bump tells me that it was not rehearsed at all.
And Ian says, I stumbled across this podcast, and what I initially thought was just another D&D podcast quickly turned into something unique, funny, and well-planned with some
Classic mistake, Hooli. Classic mistake.
with some special sound effects and just the right amount of banter and table talk.
Something.
Yeah. This is not a G-rated podcast, so you get exactly what you are expecting, but it doesn't detract from the quality.
Boom.
The chemistry between the guys is excellent, and I thoroughly enjoyed the ride. Can't wait to listen to the next installment.
Hooli gets us.
Yeah. Nice.
Hooli,
Thank you.
we appreciate you deeply.
Much love, Hools.
We
No, that's
really,
probably not
truly do. Now, if you really, really, really like us, we have a Patreon. You could donate to said Patreon, be it through, your dollars, your Bitcoin, your Dogecoin, if you're like our friend baying outside the window there. I'm actually certain if you can donate to a
doubloons.
Patreon through cryptocurrencies, but if you can, we'll be happy to take it. The proceeds from this go towards putting pizza in our bellies or microphones in front of our faces for any software we may need or extra special sound effects we need to buy because we're blowing dragons up from the inside or whatever it is
legal
that we do.
troubles.
Hosting costs.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, every little bit has helped so far. For those of you who have donated, we deeply, deeply appreciate it. And it's gone into making this an even better show. So we love you.
So who's got to love us for us here?
And if you really, really love us, go down to your local Whole Foods, get a bouquet of fresh flowers, go to your local retirement home, befriend a elderly woman, and tell her to listen to the podcast and spread it amongst the home for us. We're trying to reach a different demographic.
That's actually really touching and didn't involve a pool full of Jello or rubber pants in an enormous size.
No, but you probably just ruined this woman's life by making her listen to the show.
Probably poisoning a whole home.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, that's a metaphorical poisoning if there ever was one. But anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's outro our cast. I'm gonna go back around to the right, playing. How about the Smasher? We have James.
It's been real.
Playing the gorgeous and absolutely incorrigible Morton Mac, we have Massimo.
Take me back to Elvish.
Playing the flying Felix Fizzlebottom, we have Francesco.
You're not talking to me the rest of the way home, Mort.
That's a thing. To his left, playing Lord Jarrell the Light, we have John.
Until next time.
And I'm Dave. I've been your host and Dungeon Master for this evening and for this arc. Thank you very much for joining us. We had a great time. We've got a little bit of full play coming up next, and after that, Francesco's taking over as your DM. Until then, bye-bye now.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
We'll see ya.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Get
Good
the
night.
out of here.